Rest. Just rest. Relationships. Reflection smokescreen slice off with stand. Stress relief and dodge tokens. This would be a really good time to fight the lair boss and get plus 25 inventory capacity. This would be the best. I would buy all the food.
The rancid crop grows unchecked and abhorrent.
Complete. We scouted 2 things. That's it. All right. Well, I guess we'll just go question mark. Well, I was thinking, what was I gonna drop? I was gonna drop something. We don't really need a lot of them. Don't really need the packets of salt. Not right now, anyways.
Consider all
Why are you all
but
angry at
do
me?
it quickly.
I don't know why they get so angry. They're like, red exclamation mark, you dropped off a piece of garbage on the side of the road. I'm sorry. Rumor. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about those. Those are just so annoying. I don't know where any of the rumors are. I'm bad at figuring that out. Give us food, or give us food. Plus flame plus food, minus flame plus food. Well, let's get the plus flame because we, at the end of this, are gonna have a combat. So by taking the flame, we'll hopefully have some light at the end of this.
The tangled trail.
As soon as you click the button, everything on the other path just vanishes. It's very weird. All right, here we go. I don't think we're gonna need the bombs. We're gonna take instead the linens, and we're gonna use this trap. Bear traps would be really nice for the fight against the boss as well of this region. Plus speed, lower resist. The big dudes tend to be bloodlusted, don't they?
A breakthrough.
It seems to be the case. Mulch. Hermetic Rock. Round start weakness 10%. That's pretty bad. Problem is, I also wanted to save that because do it on you. Because if we end up fighting the Tangle boss, that's a really good piece of equipment to have. Any of those grenades that hit all positions, incredibly handy. I guess in hindsight, I'm glad I did this. Kill you first, because you moved me out of position.
Effective.
Painful breath. Run and hide, Hearthlight, cauterize. No one needs a heal. You don't need a heal. Not a great turn. I don't want to ruin the vulnerability token when he's about to hit. That's the entire reason why. It seemed Very good. And now you're dead. But I don't think we can heal. No one has lower than 50% health.
All problems have their solutions.
Who would be the
Even
best
the big
crit hitter?
ones.
The leper, yes. Hellion? Like being able to crit hit and apply a bunch of bleed or howling end damage? Those would be pretty nice. Point blank shot? Potentially? Oh, we're over encumbered. So like crow's feet is actually better than what I was thinking of. Yeah. Why don't you take tonic? You can take a tonic. Take the light, and I gotta dump something. I've got too much garbage. Dump an assault stratagem. Cool in theory, but I'm probably never gonna use it. What the heck is this? Oh, meat.
To arms,
It's a piece of meat.
though it brings no satisfaction.
I probably shouldn't worry though about whether or not we're gonna be fighting any bosses. Lord or Tono the Carver?
Well
I
done.
suppose we'll go for Tono the Carver first. Who has been killed. A very good, like, opening move. I don't want to know what Tono the Carver can do. It seems like it's just begging for trouble.
A miscalculation, perhaps.
I'll take the 50-50. We don't have to be perfect. We can miss out on those 50-50s sometimes. Especially when we ice someone that quickly. I love the natural crit. It's like, I didn't even try for that one. If I hit you for 1, you're on death's door. So it's another crit. So let's get you on death's door. Hit the dog, double hit the dog. Jesus. I'd like to believe that that's just the leper. That's just, he's here, you know? He's like, I got this. Don't have to worry when he's here, even if the jester wasn't. Also, Zero's making a name for himself. It doesn't matter what we do. So you can reduce some of his stress. Why didn't that not reduce his stress? Bellatrix, not Zero. Bloodied Branch Hellion. Melee skills gain on crit strength if it bleeds plus 2 bleed dealt. If it bleeds plus 2 bleed. On a crit gain strength. Man, we could really have a high damage Hellion if we can give them innately high speed and snappy swig. That would be very interesting. I am going to... I'm gonna drop the pocket light. I'm gonna drop 1 accelerant. Because we don't make it anymore, I don't think it's gonna have too much relevance. I think the cocoons are probably open. I haven't seen a cocoon in a long time.
Indeed.
It's still damage, which is fine, but we'll just use them as the situation arises as opposed to hoarding them. Maybe they'll be very effective for the boss, the final boss. I don't know. No boss here, unfortunately. A crit, huh? I thought I was gonna drop the pocket. Oh no, right. It didn't. I chose the other option. That's right. Yeah. That's still fine, because with the runaway, we can do good work. Mother's embrace. You pulled the leper out of the way, you son of a gun. Well, withstand is not the worst play in the world. That's still a kill. Hermetic Rot. Round start weakness. Well, you know, that's fine. Pile of ash.
Hope to finish this quickly.
I'm glad that worked. Another good little synergy there between him moving forward on turn 1 and also maybe the Jester being able to move back a little bit more. I'm also still not too worried about using the linens on the leper because we haven't really come up against too much opposition. These are not that bad of fights. What we have not needed is like any stress relief ever. You don't have any stress, so I guess you can just kill him. You can take the kill, that's okay.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
For all! Where's the map? All right, in ahead. Suppose it's a good time to bring accelerants in case we need them. Did I just go through a thing? Party should be pretty good at dealing with what's ahead of us, though. Oh, actually, bandages would be nice to equip. There is a lot of bleeding happening in these. So you know what? Equip the bandages. Although it's gonna eat into your crits. So... we'll have you two swap. Although you can remove bleed yourself, now that I think about it. How do we... Maybe don't think about it. So I've learned, guys in the front do need to go faster than I would think. Dude in the back also needs to go, but I think the supplicants here are maybe more annoying. We could do damage, try to burn, or smoke screen. This guy only gets one action per turn. The smoke screen does feel pretty strong.
Bravo!
His attacks are annoying, so stopping him, slowing him down seems good. And we got to kill anyways. Larval battery, you missed.
Early results.
It also moved you, interesting. now you're at the front. Intimidate. We could weaken. Withstand gives a dodge token and gives us buffs and taunts and resists. That feels pretty good. If we get another AoE out, hopefully he can dodge it. And you know what? Good burn on him.
The fiend's strength dwindles. A petty hindrance.
Positive relationships are so nice. Aren't they? We don't need the combo. We can use the combo, even if it's not particularly good. It's just gonna burn a corpse. You were unfortunately weak, but that's okay. You know, that's also another annoying thing, is that Crusader moving first means I oftentimes can't set up a combo.
Work.
But this is a good setup for the combo. Jester into Leper. Into Smokescreen, and then he's gonna have his combo back. Sorry, he's gonna have his lunge. His fiery lunge of justice. I still don't know what your next move is gonna be.
To action.
I can see Larval Battery being really annoying, because he's hitting for 11 on 2 units. That's pretty nasty. We've been dodging it, and we have good resists for that, but I could see that being pretty annoying. More blood.
However dilapidated,
Underground
the
travel
fiend might
unlocked.
still serve honorably.
Everyone gets 3 stress. And the contagion spreads to the rest of the map. 1. There you are. I see you. And 2. So now that it's full, what happens?
Once more,
A siege at my good
destruction's
imp.
boot upon our throat.
Well, luckily, that's easy to defend. Just do a little Vestal Grave Robber.
Distribute your champions judiciously.
Abomination needs to move. You have the things, right? Okay, good. Just need to make sure.
Anticipate, adapt, and
Hellion
reposition.
is very fatigued after doing that run and stressed, but they have to do it again. We are also there. I guess we could swap them out, or we could give them fatigue reduction here. What do we have? We have 121 in materials. Seems good to think about. I didn't upgrade this. I guess some inns just have upgrades. Interesting. I didn't realize. Okay, stagecoach.
The next stop is
This
leagues
and
away.
This.
Plan
There
accordingly.
we go. Start there.
Shored up against incursion. For tonight, at least.
Do I want to spend 20 to get more veteran signal flares? We have a few signal flares. Let's see what else we have
Without
first.
tail, there can be no tooth.
Oh, I also could have just upgraded this. But let's make purchases cheaper. And get mastery. Tend to be my first upgrades whenever I'm here. Oh, speaking of Hellion. Healing received and max health. Fatigue is going to crush Do we
what
have
you
fatigue
can,
reduction?
or wealth no longer has meaning.
I have disease resist. I have a
Indeed, it
stitching
ever
kit.
did.
I can recover a bunch of your fatigue. Disease reduction, academic cash. Hey, and that dagger again is still here. Keeps showing up. I don't think we need the rest of this. More linens. I can see that. You know, I suppose why not?
Expertise and experience.
I just have to make sure that she's still moving.
This one will serve.
Give that one to you. If I swap you out,
Relief for those taxed by the hardships of
you've
our
stopped
campaign.
moving. Now you're moving. And you are still equipped with the veteran flares. Healing received, more health. Good. I think you need the veteran flares because you have to run for it, basically. All right, mud's available. At a camp, it's actually safer, isn't it? So he might as well just stay there. What's our next ability? Hold on. What's our next quest? Deliverable. There can be no substitute for the study of infected blood taken directly from the monsters themselves. Transmission rate report. Deliverable. Where? Wait a minute. Where? What am I doing with this? Their findings collected. Maybe we have to do the healers again? We might have to go to more healers. Which is fair. I can believe that. There we go. Stack up those tonics. We don't really need the bandages with you here, let's be honest. I was about to say, I could give them to the Hellion. No, don't do that. Whatever you do, don't do that. Okay, where are we going from here? If we go left and around, we could hit up this tranquil fog. We could also do an underground passage. Which means we can defend Amani's Rest. But I think I would rather just keep going around, maybe get the last fast travel point. Which is that one. Everywhere else is pretty much fine. And we do need to, I think, hit up another medical area. Okay. You're set. You're set. You need something. I'll just give you a laudanum for now. We can just use that. You have bandages, that's fine. You have this, that's fine. Okay, that's all good. That's all good. And I'm not gonna buy anything else. No reason to. We could buy more signal flares, but we can just buy more of those at the next place that we upgrade or have defenders, and then they can be a little bit. Well, I mean, the veterans will just be better. We're gonna need veterans anyways at some point. We could get whiskey. Relationships are fine though. We don't need whiskey. I mean, for two, we can, or for one, we can get maybe another friendly relationship. You know, fine, you convinced me. I'll take one whiskey.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
I think that's enough. Yep, friendly. And then everything else is just like, pass. I'll pass. For the stagecoach, I do want to keep making flapjacks. I would also like to keep making traps, but
Your academic instincts serve you well.
stacking the healing is probably most effective right now. Just for inventory space. Food barrels, if I get rid of food barrels, my inventory goes to 41 of 33. That's not that effective. No, we'll keep it like this. This is fine. Making a lot of pancakes, not using the pancakes, but making a lot of pancakes. I mean, right now the pet's giving us 11. That's so good. 11 free HP. Oh yeah, don't forget about the mastery trainer.
However painful, is the greatest teacher of all.
Hellion is fine. Crusader is fine. Runaway is fine. Removing DOT from herself if she needs it. Hearthlight ignoring blind is nice. Allies remove blind. I could see that getting some use. Rest of her abilities are probably acceptable for now. Zero, Jester. Can you have the thing that moves you backwards when you attack? Also applies blind. That's probably good enough for now. Leper. I would just love to have Solemnity. And I'll upgrade Shop too. Solemnity is just such a nice skill. 1, 3, 4, 5. Fade to black. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Echoing March has been a lot of fun. Backdraft, Searing Strike, you're okay. Zealous, Rallying Cry, you're okay. Let us get the heck out of here.
What fresh provocation
I think we'll go left.
will the day bring?
Hit up the House of Seven Lamps, get some upgrades there. So we have a nice square we can go around.
The tainted crop continues to spread its
Health's a little
tendrils
low,
of
stress a
rot
little high,
and
fatigue
pestilence.
not that bad. No positive relationships, but we still have the relationships that we still have. All right, I would love to fight a boss. I said it last time, I'll say it again.
Unchecked and abhorrent.
We keep getting scouting on the hospital. I think that's the game saying, go to the hospital.
Think carefully. Today's oversight
Let's
is
go,
tomorrow's regret.
let's go right. I wanna go to that dead end. It's not, well, it's not a dead end, but the one-way path, I suppose. Ooh, I haven't seen this in a bit.
Our research. Still
We can
littered
get
with
a
notes,
trinket
diagrams,
from
and
Forgotten or
dusty
books and
journals.
relics. Valuables within, perchance. Forgotten. What is the Forgotten trinkets? I don't remember what they all are, but I am curious. Oh, I don't know. It's Forgotten. I guess it's any trinket potentially? Well, we'll go for a trinket. Hopefully it's a good trinket, like a high quality gold trinket. Darkly Curious. Turn start, convert dodge into crit, and block into strength. Turn end, convert crits into dodge, and strength into big block tokens. There are synergies for this. It's not bad. Like, anyone who creates tokens, this is very useful. For instance, withstand, self, start turn, gain a block token. It'll just turn it into a strength token. And if he has it at the end of turn, it'll turn it back into a big block token. I don't, however, like the turn end you bleed, basically guaranteed. Turn end, 1 bleed. I'd have to think about a way of making that one work. We have a bleed resistance amulet, and we have cauterize and bandages, so like it's not a bad thing to have. But I am like, the enemies benefit from bleeding when you're bleeding, it seems. And I don't really have any like way around it so far. We'll see, we'll see. We don't have to do it now, we can do it later. I have triangles. Your fatigue is less important, your fatigue is more important. Although let's see what we have for sale. Produce poultices, stitching kit, fatigue heal that we can bring with us, and that's about it. Those are not horrible. So we'll fatigue heal. What's Hemetic Rot? Round start weakness. We want to remove that on the leper.
We can suffer
We
no
also picked up,
sickness on this pilgrimage.
as of this writing, all children under my care seem mercifully unaffected by the contagion. How interesting. This region has been just completely worthless. We have no money. We haven't collected anything. No combats. Well, we collected a trinket that, you know, I only have room for so many trinkets. You know, it would be nice on, like, Grave Robber. They can give themselves dodge tokens
Pity a
with
soul
the drink.
so twisted by despair.
Crusader can give himself block tokens. Leper can give himself block tokens, and those turn into strength tokens, so that's kind of cool. You had a range of 11 to 29, you hit for 14. You know what? Back off. Stop him from attacking.
Early results are encouraging.
I suppose it makes the most sense on the leper. He has a trinket right now that's giving him 20% damage, I think. If we give him the thing that turns his block into strength, you'd get 50% damage buffs. But I suppose that also means that he will be losing more tokens. He'll be using his tokens for strength as opposed to for blocking. So maybe for him it is, again, still worth leaving him with just the 20% raw damage. Stop doing that. You silly man.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
The enemy weakens! I'm trying to think. Last time I did that, did I have the Cherugian's apron, the thing that made it so that I could turn the bleed into a regen, because that's a good combination. I haven't seen the Cherugian show up at all. Maybe he's not here because, you know, disease.
In crisis, no gain is insignificant.
But I remember that, I think, may have been a sick combination. I could see that working, because then you get not only turning tokens into more immediately useful tokens, you also get regen every single turn. And that's a cool combo. Pancakes! Slime mold! I love it. Yes. Yes. Worth considering anyways.
These crumbling ruins.
Wax
may yet have
inoculant.
some shelter
Disease
to offer.
resistance. Greater anchoring charm. Move resist and stun resist. Does the Leviathan still get hard countered by move resistance? I think they've changed that, didn't they? It rings a bell, honestly. I need to reread infected regions. Hold on, can I do that here? No, I've got to do this first. Okay. Like, resting at a camp is better than an inn, right? Buzz, 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 buzz.
Your violence and apply it judiciously.
Veterans, help me! Can they not see the, like, burning? Self-repost, target gets daze and combo. So we do have a chance of stunning this guy if we hit him twice. But he resisted the stun. But we can hit him again and maybe get the stun out there. Or we could just do damage. Doing damage is nice. Alright, let's do some damage. You block for the Hellion. I refuse her death. You tried to repost a bug. Haha! Your thirst doesn't work if I guard the combo. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Larval battery still applies, and it's kind of a lot of stress, but that's okay. She'll live. You know, she might melt down, but she'll live. That's the important part. Man, veterans are real nice, aren't they? Yeah, repost those bugs. Ah, this is where it's at. Now, unfortunately, we got 2 swordsmen. I don't like how that's random. I would much prefer it if it was a little bit more reliable. Like, I don't need 2 melee units, one of them being spawned in the very, very, very back. That doesn't help me at all. Yeah, kill the bug.
A petty hindrance.
We may yet have a chance. Dude, no one died yet. I would say you have a chance. All right, and now the Hellion can rest.
Tenuously to order.
Close. 30% fatigue. Yeah, it's a lot of fatigue. We could go over there. A lot of in materials. But we get more if we go up through the shroud, which I think is a little bit more tempting for me. Although if we go here, we can just set up some defenders and then we never have to come back. Because we'll get enough that we can pay for veterans. Yeah, all right, that's fair. So let's send you back to the House of Seven Lamps and the Miller House. You're there. You two are gonna go there.
Distribute your
Beautiful. You have no stress, no fatigue. You have signal flares. You have veteran signal. I mean, I kind of wish you didn't have to use them, but we'll buy more when we're somewhere where we can buy more. Oh yeah, and I wanted to read this. Stationed heroes at adjacent inns get lower fatigue heal. I see. So you can't recover fatigue at inns. You need to do it at camps. Arriving at camps gives you fatigue heal and healing. Is that accurate? Am I getting fatigue heal at the camps? I feel like I'm not, but I don't know. I guess you do want to go to camps sometimes. Interesting. Some units are still fine at the inns, but I guess if they're not doing anything, they should move to a camp so that they're not going to be infected.
For their safe arrival.
That seems to be the play. Let's go to the little pig.
The last
Little pig, little
remnants
pig.
of the great dissolution cling stubbornly to these icy
Now.
peaks.
Move resist. Hellion melee skills. Gain on crit. Merchant's Guild seal, don't need. Can't really do anything, can't really get rid of anything. Everyone gets a little bit disease resistant, and we will move on. Rest. The previous region was real fast. Look, other than the leper, this is not that bad.
A breakthrough.
4 little dudes. I was gonna combo the corpse.
Promising development.
You've given him a bunch of resists. You've also let him get into the front. Actually, now that the Jester has fade to black, we've got a nice way of maneuvering around. Oh, we should have chopped the corpse. But you know what? I forgot. They don't get crits anymore out of eating corpses, so that's not bad. I mean, with a crit, I will do that. Now it's just the big boy. And if he wants to eat a corpse, honestly, eat a damn corpse.
A steady subtraction.
Go ahead. It makes
Invariable
it easier
result.
for me to hit you. You get pushed to the front. Okay, now you do get a crit. I see. If you eat 2 corpses, you get crits. Ah, well, in that case, I suppose then we will blind you. But I don't want to remove the combo because I'll just try to stun you.
Any being, however horrid, can be brought to
Especially with a crit, that should work. And hey, a high damage chop, I'll take it. Although I suppose we didn't need to, like, actually stun him. The stunning blow itself would have ruined his crit, would have removed it. $17 damage.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
Goodness. Oh, and 12 relics, I forgot. It's actually good to be ambushed. You get paid. All right, what do we have? The familiar desk and a cache. And the hospital. Okay, well, we need to do the whole left path. So once again, it's going to be very straightforward. No opportunity. Oh, no opportunity not to pick up a Templar fight. Oh, Exemplar, Templar, what's his name? Let's just enjoy the snow, man. Can't wait. I like you when you're quiet.
Joints ache.
The resilient
and
rubbery flesh of
muscles
cosmic
burn.
entities, something, something,
The
something.
body
We have to fight
requires
cosmic entities.
attention.
May hold the key to our own inoculation. Cosmic entities. I don't really have any money for this. Nightshade is pretty good. I'm tempted to buy that. We have linens. I think I might just save my money though. Although stimulating poultice, this is one of the ways that you can make someone have crits. But I don't want to have to pay for it and hold it the whole damn time. Let's not worry about that. Instead, let's just move on. Yeah, in fact, I'm just not gonna spend any money. We got what we came for. We're gonna get so much loot here, I might as well just have cash. Shambler? It could be Shambler, it could also be Tundra enemies, because they are cosmic, and it's a snowy biome. I don't know if that would have any, you know, impact on anything, but it is a snowy biome. You can't deny that. Yeah. Oh no. You know, you might as well fade to black. We don't need to do any more holy lunges.
A petty hindrance.
But it would be fun to be like, in order to cure the Crimson Curse, beat a Shambler. I don't know if I would like that. We could probably do it though. Shambler is really not that hard. One hit kill feels really good. Oh, it does. Oh, it does. These guys can be pretty annoying when they stack up stress, but stress, like, since we've picked up the crits on the Crusader, this has not been a problem. And I love Jester Runaway getting all of those dodge tokens. Hoo hoo hoo. Just so many dodge tokens. That might be a good combo for turning them into
Scavenge what you
crits.
can and be off.
That way,
into-
Hearthlight is a guaranteed combo application on all the enemies. Hey, wait a minute. And her bleed is not that bad. She can cauterize it or just run and hide. Huh. 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 maybe that's the play. But I do worry about the one bleed every turn, especially without having any resistances to it. 20%. It'll turn the dodge into crits. The crits will have more application of burn. Smokescreen will be more likely to land. Hearthlight, if it crits, will apply combo to all enemies. And the Cauterize can crit. That's actually a very important point. Cauterize on herself could crit. I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. She might have to spend a few extra Cauterizes over the course of the run, but that's not that bad. If we can just find a way to give her more bleed resists, like poultices. Poultices would be really nice to stack for her now.
An academic study, full of the forbidden and the forgotten.
The unknown ... I don't know what we get here, but let's get a trinket. Neat freak. Everyone's a neat freak. Hellion. Plus 25% damage when self is bleeding. Barbaric Yop gives you a strength token. Gain on bleed resist weakness. I mean, I'll take it. I just don't think it's any good. So you want to be bleeding every turn. When you resist it, you get weakness. But you have strength from Barbaric Yop. Barbaric Yop already gives you winded. You know what? I'm just gonna say dump it. Then I don't have to think about it. Because I don't want to have to think about that. Let's give you bear traps, and I want to do something. I'm gonna drop 2 triangles until we hit the next inn.
An
Or
elementary
until we hit the
problem,
cash,
is
probably.
it not?
I just don't want to have to think about my inventory for a second. I'll try to use all of the laudanum and the bandages. The bandages are not equipped anymore. Where's the bandages? There's the bandages. I'm just gonna try to use everything. Ah, it's you again. Bandage. Laudanum. Wow, that didn't even burn him. So the block became a strength token. Now he's dead from the burn. At least we got him. Ladies and gentlemen. It is also getting very dark. So I want to fade. That sets up the leper. And gets the Crusader in a position where he can still chop up some dogs. Lethal Feint gave him a crit. It's a good ability for him to have. It's just unnecessary when he's already gaining crits. Like all the time. Use the other bandage. I don't care. I have ceased caring about bandages.
Agony by accumulation.
I don't need bandages when I've got her on the case. Could you stop guarding each other, please? Oh, you love to see it.
An opportunity.
All right.
Squandered.
So dodge token. We're never even gonna, we're not gonna see it. We only got the negatives of that. We didn't get any positives from that. No,
In
strength
this wavy
did
gloom,
allow her to get a
a
kill.
spark.
But that's about it. Okay. Equip these. You know what? Dumped a lot on them. Equip 6 tonics. You never know. Maybe we'll need 6 tonics. Be surprised by the Shambler. We'll be happy to have him. Oh, but I am gonna have to dump even more stuff, won't I? I'm not dumping the slime mold, though. I need those. More tonics and a dark impulse. 50% bleed resist, gain 1 stress when you are bleeding. I don't care.
Your coach is laden. You can carry no more.
Sorry. I love having 8 times 18 worth of healing in my pocket. That's pretty good. I do need to dump something though. You know, fine. I'll dump 1 slime mold. That way we can make 4 flapjacks. You know, thank God though we're not on the Beastman quest of having to store 15 body parts on the meat wagon. At least I can actually like hold inventory. Where does that road go? I mean, it keeps going. I see a pustule in front of it. What's over there?
However dilapidated, this
Spent.
inn might
Relics,
still
pine cones,
serve
in materials,
honorably.
and bloodsucker.
Let us face the coming cruelties.
All siege is
undaunted.
delayed by 3 days, but a new siege.
Look to
That
your
one we'll deal with.
defenses. They will soon
That
be
one we'll deal
tested.
with. So he did gain stress relief by being here, even though he's at a adjacent inn. But maybe it's because he has the Crimson. No, he doesn't have the Crimson Curse. I don't know. I don't understand what debuff we're actually getting from that. But everything seems to be running fine so far. The inns are just going to be, you know, sitting there for a while. We're at Little Pig.
Supply lines and swords. This is how wars are won.
Could grab a signal flare, but we'll do that at more central located inns, I think. I think we're fine just right now. Don't even want to really spend anything. I've got so much junk.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
Precious relics remind us of the trinkets and baubles that we left behind,
Each
and that we paid for in
a new
blood.
variable in the equation of your fate.
I think I'm just gonna dump Trapmaker's Kit. I know I keep buying this stuff and then selling it again, but I think I'm just gonna go. I think I'm just gonna park
One
and go.
learns quickly
I
when survival
accomplished my goal of
demands
being
it.
here. And maybe going to the camp is gonna give us 20% fatigue reduction immediately just by getting there. Let's actually pay attention to that this time.
The last
Everything
remnants
else
of
is
the
just
great
in a
dissolution
holding
come
pattern. We don't need to do
stubbornly these
anything.
Icy peaks.
Firefly, Stunning Blow, Bash, and Battle Heal. Now the real question, do we need to do another medical? We are losing inventory just doing those repeatedly, but if we can finish that bit of the quest, that would be nice. Faceless Facsimile. I guess when it says unique trinkets, that's when you get the opportunity for getting a unique trinket, which in this case is Proxy Doll and the Faceless Visage. I don't know what those mean. but we're gonna start by going to the hospital because we're stacking these things up. So let's do it.
Think carefully. Today's oversight is tomorrow's regret.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Gotta make sure we have room for food. I'm gonna have to start throwing money off the wagon. Also, how are they getting fatigued? We're just like, we're not fighting anything here. We're just going for a ride. What do you mean getting fatigued? Get off it.
Joints ache and muscles burn. The body
It is suspected that the study of infected
attention.
fauna should just shed some light on the limitations of the illness. Spending a lot of time going to hospitals. Jesus. You know, I think I will just pay triangles. We're gonna need to do it eventually. I could buy another triage kit. I will do that. But I don't think we can really afford anything else. We just can't hold anything else. So goodbye. Thank you, Field Hospital. Sure, we can do something like that.
Lamentably,
We can go over there and
no
check
other
out
choice.
Faceless Facsimile. Maybe we'll get lucky and it'll be useful. If not, maybe we can just dump it off on the Hellion. See, even this encounter, still no bugs. He's wasting away. He's so hungry. He needs blood. Oh, Crusader, I love you. God, you're so good. Oh, Leper. Hints of EDU comm are in there, I think. Might as well just crit burn.
The slow suffering begins.
Well, it's turn and bleed. I wonder if that wouldn't work with the apron. It would probably still work after a turn, but the first turn you are bleeding. But you didn't take damage from it yet. You take damage at the beginning of the next turn, which is probably how they're getting around that. That possibility of it being only a positive. Oh my god. There's the one damage. Look, you might as well, like, does anyone not like you? Leper loves you, everyone else, you know, we can do better. That's still, you're taking 3 damage per turn, so that is very dangerous.
Though unpleasant in the extreme,
If you don't resist it.
this work is noble and necessary.
Oh my god, again! But my items are so good. Maybe I should just dump accelerants. Because there's no cocoons anymore. Dumping the trap maker's fart. That's what I'll do. This is still not FTL. I mean, we're traveling pretty quickly through this region.
Facing oblivion. These
In
folk
materials, in
have
materials,
kept their
in
honor.
materials.
Have you?
Thank you. Unique. Everyone wants to go there. Fine. You convinced me. Better than trying to see if we can fight
Up
a
ahead.
layer
The
boss.
seat
Maybe that's what we have to do.
Regrettable
Maybe they're gonna make us fight a
research.
lair boss, because... Aren't they cosmic? No, maybe not. They're not all cosmic, I don't think. No crit, but we still want to move you forward and burn if possible.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Did we fight any of these guys last time we were in the tundra? I don't think so. This is a good time for Hearthlight, because the blind will be ignored. So we will just stand still, do some damage. Not as much as I was hoping for, but that's okay. Think... bash, lock you in place, withstand solemnity, reflection. Don't really want to use a linen here. I don't think we're going to need to.
Well done.
We did crit once. I guess it rolls crit on each unit, which is nice. Oh no, you hit me. There we go. That's a little bit more like it. What's your burn for? It is for 4. The Jester can get the kill here. 9 to 16. Oh, he had the strength token, that's why. I'm gonna say. Well, that's a lot of damage. It's a bash with daze. It's either that or a chop. Might as well stack some skills. Three damage per turn with Cauterize. Run and Hide's the one that, like, you can get your health back endlessly with Run and Hide. It seems very efficient. You don't even need to do it here. And we have these guys locked down.
In crisis, we can
Well, there's your
rely
bleed
only
resist for 3
upon each
turns.
other.
Who do we hit? You can hit them both, it doesn't matter. I guess don't hit the one that's got regen, let's kill the other one first. Aw, through the blind. That's okay. Plus damage when target's comboed.
Bravo!
Fade to black. You now have 2 crits. Why don't you spend one of those on a heal? And then turn it into a big dodge token? That's a good combo. You're not always gonna have the dodge. Sometimes you'll be attacked and then it'll go away, but this is totally fine. On the off chance you get a crit out of it, it's probably worth it. Hematic Rot! No! How could you? How could you rot away? Man, is this party good? We also have
Unpleasant in the
8
extreme.
pocket heals on a unit that
His
has a
work
crit
is
50% of
noble.
the time, so he can crit heal
Necessary.
50% of the time. It'll be for 27, I think. Like, this just seems pretty okay. I have to dump stuff. I'm gonna dump accelerants. And honestly, I'm gonna dump the bear traps. I haven't used them. I hope those accelerants were not helpful. But again, we can't make them anymore, so probably not. Also, our lowest health unit still has 44 HP because the pet's giving us 15. We have 50, we have 60 food? We'll never be hungry again. Combat items, trinket. I'll take the trinket. It'll be interesting,
Amidst
hopefully.
the spoils, an
Faceless
artifact of
visage.
Unparalleled power.
Each enemy on round start shuffles. Each hero on combat start shuffles. Ooh. Okay. I mean, this party can handle being positioned basically anywhere. So that might not be that bad. It'll keep the enemy shuffling around, which could be a bad thing because it means that it won't be consistent what they're doing. You'll have to plan around them possibly being in any position on round start. Like if I'm trying to get a kill with a Crusader on the back line who tends to be squishy, if they move to the front, then I have to wait for the leper's turn. But the leper might move slowly and they might move backwards on their turn and then the leper can't hit him anymore. So we've done no damage to the backline units. So it's not always just gonna be a positive. It's at least interesting. If we can make ourselves immobile, then it's only a shuffle on the enemies at the very least. Okay, party became more fatigued. Both have 15%.
Dig deep.
But then it
Find the
immediately
metal to
went
meet this
down, I
day's
think.
demands.
I could
Once more,
3? We don't need to worry about it.
upon our throat.
Yeah, fatigue 0. So, but why do you have fatigue 10? Are you not getting any rest when you reach an encampment? Like, arriving at camp, fatigue heal 20%. Did you have 30% fatigue? I don't buy it. How does this work? Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I thought I broke the screen for a minute there. I don't know how this works. We got a pet. It's the cat. We won't be using the cat. I'm sorry. He's got a little. Why has he got a little slime thing on him? Is he playing with a little toy? Cat's pretty cute. Don't need cat food though. Still have 4 of these. Trinkets that we will probably be bailing on at some point. You still need rest. A lot of. Why are you not resting? Move resist, stun resist. Crit up. Melee skills gain on crit. If it bleeds, +2 bleed dealt when moving. +4 base, +4 buff. Songbook and the inn. I think I'm just gonna dump this Hellion trinket for now. I think I'm gonna dump Faceless Visage. I think I'm gonna dump Greater Anchoring Charm. Just stuff that is just taking up space, honestly. All right, how's the world look? You're good. You guys are good. You're pretty good. You still have a veteran flare. Little pig is now defended. You can come up here with us. We'll probably make this a better inn. Your buffs are going down just very slowly. I guess just chill at the camp. Chill to camp. Kingdom.
Hardships
Travel.
be damned.
Set route.
The day is
Rest.
upon us.
Shroud. Go. Leviathan. Let's do it. I'll fight a Leviathan. I have enough heals, enough movement, dodge, block, damage, milk linens,
Propriety
blindness.
listless on the tide, brined in noxious degradation.
Alright, well, probably not, but, you know, it was the thought that counted. I'll do middle route, I'll do combat. It's better that than risking losing wheels.
Displaced.
And
Not disarmed.
there's the combat.
The faceless army awaits us.
Wow, you guys are not very good. Is this a melee? What is this? This is a ranged attack. Okay. It's nice because it means it won't be able to, you know, burn him. We have a crit. Hearthlight would apply combo to everything. I think that's unnecessary. I think what we'll do is burn him. It's a piece of wood. It does burn. It does in fact burn. Spear toss. Weakness. Do we need to move back? No. No, we don't.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Giving him a dodge is probably better. As in, definitely better. Now they've all lost their guard. So now we can do some damage. I suppose having, you know, a unit bleeding at the back is fine. She's in the back. Fisherman's line on the, like, not the riposte, but the reactionary attack there. My God. He's dead. The worst road fight, says Ashen Rand. It's annoying. It's not that bad. Just having to chop through all the bodies is kind of frustrating sometimes.
Empowered.
Just a lot of...
Emboldened.
Well, on this turn, I guess I'm just going to chop and bleed myself. I suppose we have a lot more HP to play with as well, because we have a lot of health from the pet, which is nice. Okay, we have a couple more crow's feet. If we can get the Tangle boss, that'll be really nice. Pyrotechnic Dazzlers. I'm just gonna grab these. I need to leave the blood at inns. I think that's a problem I'm making here. Yeah, just dump them. I think I need to be leaving this behind, because I don't need to be bringing it with me everywhere. I know I'm gonna forget about it, but we should just dump it somewhere. We don't need to hold this. If we need the blood, we can go get it somewhere else and bring it to us. No one has the Crimson Curse right now, which is weird. The Forgotten. Quirks. There's no way this is just an ordinary painting. Quirk negative. Okay, we're not gonna go quirk negative. We'll go quirk positive, quirk mixed. If nothing else, that frame looks valuable. I like that. Light sensitive. But also, Death Seeker. Resolute chance. 2 weakness when a flame is high. Doesn't matter. You don't do physical damage. Famous last words. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Can't help but notice that no one's died lately. We've had a lot of close calls, but no one's died lately.
Your path lies through them.
You have to lose somebody.
And so they must fall.
On all of these runs, you gotta lose someone. Game's gonna screw you in some way. Come on, crit. Hey, perfect. He's dead.
Measured.
He's not even gonna get an attack out because his first attack is a buff. So captain or bosun? Captain needs to be in the far back for all hands on deck. Right now he's just going to be doing Coral Grief. I think we'll just smoke bomb him though.
Excellent work.
Buy us some time, good crit. Hyphen smeared calculations at play. I need to rework, I think, next, as far as trinkets go, the Jester. The bleed is nice, the stun is irregular and oftentimes unnecessary, but it has been really good. But I think the thing that we want next is maybe just more application of other debuffs, general debuffs, or something. I don't know. Man, the health we have is so good. I love that. Oh, so nice to have HP. Leper has not missed a blind hit in a while. Kill her. You have put a barnacle on me. How are you vulnerable? What happened there? Oh, the bleed is triggering Bloodthirsty, plus 30% damage. Well, that's definitely not what you want to have. You don't want to have damage on a runaway. Some of her skills are actually like pretty decent. 3 to 7 is not that bad on Searing Strike, for instance, but not exactly what I was hoping for. And there she is, vulnerable again. What was light sensitive? Light sensitive is Fisherman's Line. Light sensitive is weakness tokens. And if weakness is affecting her damage, a lot of her damage is the burn, so it doesn't really matter. It's not like a leper or crusader being weak. That's way worse. Or Hellion. You wouldn't want your Hellion to be weak. I wish triangles stacked. I do. You know what? I'm gonna dump 2 mold so that we can get 4 pancakes. That's the plan. Come on, pancakes. Oh, are we done? We must have finished all of these. We now have to go to an inn to deliver them. Anything? Anyone need anything? Linens, we are, I think, full on. Yep. We don't need no stinking laudanum. Clotting poultice is really nice for the runaway. We just don't need it right now. I think we're just gonna pretty much pass. You know what, 10% fatigue. That also frees up an inventory space because it used some of our things. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Exit. We could remove quirks. I don't think these are particularly bad enough. Here we are, corpses in a coffin again. All right, go to the inn. There's my flapjacks. This is gonna be a fight, I think, right? Well, I mean, you know, we're as ready as we're ever gonna be. We have so many of these combats queued up. I keep thinking it's just him because the bugs are so hard to see. I mean, I feel like Hearthlight is a kind of nice opening move.
Empowered. Emboldened.
Not so much for like debuffs, but just getting rid of the dodge tokens. And then honestly, the bugs burn. They burn really well. So you're dead in one attack. From you.
Slow suffering begins.
You've given me a tiny, tiny little bit of bleed. And you thirsted me, you know? Sometimes you just gotta get thirsted upon. Blinding you might mean your next attack with strength misses. A little bit of buzz is not too bad. They don't bleed, but they can be blighted. I gotta remember that. You crit for 26 on the Crusader. How dare you? Battle heal yourself, young man. There you go. Now he's up to, 43 HP again. That's why I need to have my battle buffs. I need to have my crits and my plus 15 HP from my pets. I'd rather you burn him. Because now you're dead in one attack. Ashen Rand says that's a little of what I don't like in Kingdom. We don't see enough of the special enemies. It's funny, because I kind of agree, but also disagree. Because instead of having... Go for it. Instead of having another region worth of enemies that you have to go through, think of it like one region spread out over all other regions, right? You get a little bit here and a little bit there instead of a bunch in a row. Sorry, I punched my microphone again. The thing is, I also think that even if you think about it like that, if you think about it as a spread out region, you still don't fight them enough because you only really fight them at sieges. There's a little bit extra. You do fight them when you are doing special like quest missions, but other than that, they are kind of just on the sideline. I suppose overall, I would like to see more of them too.
Empowered, emboldened.
I like that heal. Bleed! This party is getting the job done though. I really don't want to swap anyone out right now. We got the paddle again! We got more paddling. Paddling fuel. Research notes. All the experts agree samples must be collected and analyzed if we are to discover an inoculant. Secure an appropriate implement from the ghoulish doctor. Ah, the Sharujan. We gotta find him though. I haven't seen him yet, but maybe that's why we fight him now. Research notes organized. Death Seeker, that's a good one. Light sensitive, not so much. Okay.
Hardships be damned. The day is upon
Better
us.
scouting. Crimson Curse! Madness in my veins, but it's currently passive. But Grave Robber Disposable might need some blood at some point. We're gonna be heading in that direction anyways. So, in fact, if we go north twice, we'll be the ones doing the siege, which is nice. We can save another flare. But we'll drop off some blood around. What do we have? 93 in materials. I'll probably upgrade extra fatigue healing here, and then we'll just dump off like 3 stacks of this. We'll take 1 stack with us, and then we'll dump it off at that other inn, and then we'll start kind of maneuvering it all around. How long did it take you to get the curse after saying no one had it? So one person starts with the curse in Escalation 2 when you do the first quest. I cured it, and then since then, no one has gotten it until just now. Which I guess is good, because that means I don't really have to interact with this whole mechanic, I guess, of having to keep people alive. Haven't had to keep anyone alive. It's been great.
Conventional fare, but fairly priced.
So we'll upgrade this. We'll upgrade probably Mastery Trainer. We haven't had the opportunity to upgrade stats yet. Maybe that's what we should do now. More stagecoach items, and stagecoach items are cheaper. This maybe, but I don't really have the money for it right now. I need to free up my inventory, but it's hard to do that when I have so much food. You know, the other thing, I guess, is that I can leave food behind. I don't have to stockpile it. And at the very end of the game, we can grab all the food, bring it together. No, that doesn't work, does it? The, like if I leave something here,
Come morning.
a person, like a Hellion, can't take it with them. They can only take 1 combat item and 2 trinkets. So it's not like I can have them ferry food around. I kind of do need to hold on to that, unfortunately. But if we get super lucky, maybe at the Fetter, we can fight the Harvest Child and get a whole bunch of food. That would be nice. That would be nice indeed.